Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2, and I'm back again with another movie review. Excuse me. Tongue faster than brain. Um, Brain faster than tongue. I got that backwards. Anyway, I went to see Hope Springs over the weekend, and I absolutely adored it. I love Tommy Lee Jones, I love Meryl Streep, I love Steve Carell, and I think all these three actors and actress did a splendid job in portraying their roles, and it was a slice of life dramacom. Uh, I thought that it was superbly done. I felt that each character brought life to their struggling roles and their marriage, and Steve Carell, of course, played the counselor. Um, It was very insightful and didactic, I thought, especially for me as a single woman, someday wanting to get married to the right guy, of course, and keeping these ideas in my mind. And also another um, educative tool that I saw over this weekend was a DVD about the three C's that make marriage truly work. One is communication. The second C is commitment. And the third one is conflict resolution. Now, I don't have any problem with the first two, but the third one, I don't like confrontations. So, but I know that if I just figure a way out of a problem, I always find a solution. There's always a solution to any problem, and that's what this movie Hope Springs really brought home and taught so well. And it was so interesting to see how these characters lived or failed to live their lives as a married couple until they got into counseling. And it's interesting, but the woman is always the one who, well, not always, but in this case, it was Kay, played beautifully by Meryl Streep, who decided to initiate couples counseling first, which is usually accurate because women are more open to getting help than men are. I think men feel that it bruises their pride if they ask somebody outside of them for help, as though I've got this all under control. I'm the provider. I'm Mr. Macho. But women, we are more open with our emotions, and Kay especially was. She was kind of a fragile character, but she was so full of life and just loving and caring and compassionate. She's the polar opposite of Arnold, played by Tommy Lee Jones fabulously. He was angry, bitter, jaded, um, didn't like the idea of going to counseling one bit, um, just upset at everything and everybody, just rigid, uh, closed, and very opinionated. And he was afraid of, I think what he was truly afraid of was hurting Kay, because Kay, when he would raise his voice, he wasn't yelling at her, but he would raise his voice, cause her to cry. So he felt bad about that. But it just shows a slice of life of a lot of marriages, I think, that have needed repair and just need help, and that's why they go. And if it's, I think this is worthwhile because it teaches so much, and it gives us the importance of love in and of itself, and relationships. And it's not laugh out loud funny all the time, but it's really just a splendid film and very heartrending. I thought it was so touching, and I'm glad I went to see it because I learned so much, and a lot I'll take along with me when the right time comes for me to find that special someone and get married. But for the time being, I'll just keep that knowledge locked away up here. And it's really a beautiful film, just absolutely magnificent. And if you like Tommy Lee Jones or Meryl Streep or Steve Carell, this is a completely different role for all three of them together, I think. But it's well worth seeing. It's more of a comedy for us that are more mature. I was probably the only 32-year-old in the audience who was seeing it, but it doesn't really matter. I learned so much from it, and I'm glad I did, because it was a very educative film, and just really phenomenally done. And of course, the music also tells a story within the movie itself, and the soundtrack was glorious. And just a minute, I'll be right there. I will be right there, okay? So for all right. So for Hope Springs, I give it 2 thumbs up and 5 stars. It's a must see.